Hello, everybody. Here we are, day 2 at the Powerhouse Smart Luxury Conference. And I am so thrilled that we have Schmechtig Landscapes and Sound Living here to educate us on the outdoor living trends for today and the future. It's no wonder that we need to hear what's happening outdoors because all of us crave the beautiful sunshine or even just the fresh air. And so what we're experiencing during the COVID era, all of us, is, this need to want to build healthy environments, sustainable, resilient environments, both inside and outside. And this is going to last well beyond when we're all vaccinated and back to full health. So I am so thrilled that Schmechtig and Sound Living put this presentation together for us and are taking time out of their very busy days to educate us. It's so important that our leaders in the design build community come together to help each other. So without further ado, I'd like to turn it over to Lisa Pollman, Mike Schmechtig, and Jarmila Singer. And please take it away, Lisa.
Hi, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Wendy. I'm Lisa Pollman, landscape architect. I'm here with Michael Schmechtig of Schmechtig Landscapes, along with one of our favorite audiovisual people, Jarmila Singer with Sound Living. We're here today to share and reflect on prior season of design build and some of the trends that came forward amid a crazy outbreak and lingering pandemic. This was a timeline that brought new and existing clients requesting more out of their properties. The demands came forward in kind of an accentuated way, surpassing years prior. People were homebound, obviously restricted from socializing, their office meetings and office personnel, and of course, planned family getaways. For this reason, trends for full-on vacation style enhancements were on high demand. And at the top of the list continued to be water and fire features. Then structures with built-in and music and entertainment zones were pretty popular, and then views to nature and wildlife for interaction and observation. These enhancements were and continue to be installed with all the indoor conveniences at hand. They were made easy to access and easy to enjoy day and night. So I want to also mention other desired therapeutic requests for installations were babbling brooks and meandering stream beds and walking paths and bridges and outlooks and sweeping perennial and butterfly gardens, fruit and vegetable groves, and even privacy barriers. Clients wanted patterned turf pockets, formal gardens of billowy foliage and intense fragrance, sculptural elements, with nearby benches for moments of silence and thinking. All this during a time of intense change. We provided memorable retreats right outside a window or a door to be a reward, so to speak, after a long day of online learning and virtual meetings. So we brought the loved ones together, we feel 24/7 for that full-on enjoyment, and we did it safely. We protected ourselves, our workforce, and our clients, as well as our environment. And so I wanted to say too, a lot of you have heard me say in the past, the outdoor landscape environment is especially attractive and memorable when it's properly designed and installed. As designers and installers, we find success early with the early information gathering. And that focus on the client's needs. We also pay great attention to architectural detail and property history, along with the existing conditions and site exposures. All these pieces are honored and implemented to arrive at the best master plan that captures visions and wants. So we all know it's human nature to want to be outdoors, close to the elements that soothe us most. We naturally gravitate to the sun to feel its warmth. We're intrigued when the moon appears at dusk. We're mystified when the stars appear, never ending like in the sky. So when called upon, it's truly our pleasure to design and transform outdoor spaces We know that creative thinking and mindful processes, seasoned craftsmanship, all deliver the ultimate comfort and rejuvenation of our clients' needs. Go ahead, Jarmila.
Thanks, Lisa. Thank you, Wendy. So I'm Jarmila Singer and we are a proud partner for many years to Schmechtig Landscapes. So thank you for inviting us to be with you today. Sound Living designs and installs smart home systems for the high-end residential market. For the purposes of today's discussion, we're going to focus specifically on the outdoor environment only. And what that means is specifically audio, video, outdoor lighting, and extending your indoor data network into the outdoor environment so that you have strong and pervasive Wi-Fi outside. So we like to say that Schmechtig Landscape brings the beauty and Sound Living brings the fun for the project. So just quickly, trends. I like to think of the world as pre-COVID and post-COVID. And so prior to 2020, we were already seeing an outdoor explosion, of just a lot of work in this field. There's people, I think, from all over the country watching this, but for us in the Midwest, we have long, cold winters. And so we really cherish the opportunity to enjoy the outdoors as long as we possibly can and make that a beautiful extension of our home. And in terms of the technology for outdoor environments, the audio, video, the Wi-Fi, we've also seen a growth in this area for the past 5 to 8 years. The technology has gotten a lot simpler, a lot easier. We're all streaming audio, we're streaming video now too. So it's a lot more easy to implement. And then 2020 happens and COVID and the lockdowns. And so what we saw at that time was that the outdoor environment equated safety. And so while many people weren't comfortable with having someone come into their home to do work, they certainly were comfortable with having folks work outside their home in the landscape world and in the smart home world, all of this. It's safe for us as workers. It's also safe for the client. And of course, for the client, it's also a safe place to entertain. So they really wanted to make the most of this in the past year. And moving forward, now 2021 onward, we're seeing early indicators of a lot of design activity happening for this year as well for the outdoor environment. So we're feeling really good about that moving forward, and we're excited for the season. So what are some examples of what smart home systems in the outdoor environment could be? So one example would be in-ground speakers around your pool. Hey, does anyone have a smartphone handy? I'd really like to play my music. A bunch of kids just hopped in my pool. They want to play their playlist. You hop on the outdoor Wi-Fi, someone pulls up their Pandora, and boom, you have an instant party. Maybe you want to watch the Cubs game outside, get out of the air conditioning, and you have an outdoor TV that's mounted on a pergola. It can be viewed even in direct sunlight, and you can safely gather with folks and enjoy a ball game. Another thing we can do in the outdoor environment is specialty LEDs that perhaps we can, colorful tape LEDs that we can use to accent an outdoor kitchen or perhaps light up a pergola as well. Another example would be, with so many people working from home, is to, again, get out of the air conditioning. You've got that outdoor Wi-Fi, grab your laptop, sit on the decks, go to your screened-in porch, and enjoy the afternoon of work and enjoying your environment and as much of the outdoors as you can. A last thing I'd like to point out is a fun area called outdoor theaters. So folks are making outdoor theaters similar to like an indoor theater, but with an outdoor screen and outdoor seating, and the screen may actually even be motorized and sitting in a piece of furniture on a lift. And so it's dusk and you want to watch a movie and you have the capability to even do that in your backyard. So sky's the limit. There's a lot of fun things you can do. For those of you watching us today that are consumers, we hope we've given you some good ideas of what we've been working on. And for those of you who are trade partners, perhaps we've sparked some creative juices for your client projects. And thank you very much. Michael,
Thank
ready
you,
for you.
Jarmila. Oh. Thank you, Jarmila, and thank you all for joining us today. I'm Mike Schmechtig, president of Schmechtig Landscapes, located in Mundelein, Illinois, and Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. It's true, the trend for 2020 was lifestyle changes. Empty nesters, new and older families, working and learning from home, and gathering with friends and family in their outdoor environment. Bringing all the features we enjoy inside to the outside, creating safe, comfortable, and fun spaces to enjoy staying at home, the ultimate staycation. Intimate spaces for reading, learning, and working, dining and entertaining spaces for gathering and celebrating, destinations for sport activities, gardening, and contemplation, all in their backyard. I continue to be amazed and grateful for the excitement and purpose our business and industry brings year after year, despite economic downturns and pandemic threats. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our generous client base for their trust and faith in working with us. I would also like to thank our management team, creative design staff, and field craftsmen, constantly challenging and reinventing themselves to serve our clients and bring joy and pride to the human spirit. Special thanks go out to our partners, contractors, suppliers, and collaborators. Without this vibrant team, none of this could happen. We have a visual virtual presentation for you today, a series of videos showing different outdoor environments. We hope you enjoy the show. Please join us after the videos for a question and answer session. So kick back, grab a drink, and relax.